Welcome again. Now the picture that you see, it is the joining of two rivers. On your side, when you see from your side, okay, on your right is the Klang river and on your left is the Gombak river. Now Kuala Lumpur, the name Kuala Lumpur came about. Kuala Lumpur literally means estuary of mud. So on your left that you see there is a river flowing that is called the Gombak river. Now it used to have an old name. The old name for this river is called the Lumpur or mud river. Now sometime if it rains, you will see a lot of mud flowing through the Gombak river and two river. When it meets, you will see a line forming. So maybe it could be, since that day they found a lot of mud was flowing through this river, they call it is the muddy estuary. And that's the reason the mud which came from the other side and the estuary, the joining of two rivers, gave birth to the name Kuala Lumpur. So this river flows to the straits of Malacca. The river mouth, which is the Klang city, is run by the aristocrat, the Malay people, the Sultan. So the whole thing started to become heated up when Sultan Sulaiman of Selangor passed on. When he passed on, there was a bit shakiness that took place. So there were struggle for power at that time, because Kuala Lumpur is now starting to become more prosperous. So when money is produced, then there is an urgency to conquer the land. Because they say the love of money is the root of all evil. Not the money itself, but the love of money. So there was a struggle going on there. So as I mentioned, the Sudan Puasa, who invited the Chinese people to come and open a sundry shop and start business there, I think was going on. The word kapitan is not a new, in fact it was practiced by the Portuguese who came to this country in Malacca in 1511. They named the Chinese headman as the kapitan. So Hui Siu, who started the sundry shop, then when the business was growing, in Klang, which is about an hour from Kuala Lumpur. Now if you are coming to Kuala Lumpur using the cruise will berth in Klang. From there, to travel to the city center will take about an hour. It will take about an hour to arrive here. Those days, as I mentioned, if you go by boat, it will take about even 7 days to row your boat from the river mouth, which is the Strait of Malacca, to come to the inner land of Kuala Lumpur. What happened? So when they saw there is a money to be made in Kuala Lumpur, not Kuala Lumpur itself, the neighboring area, the peripheral area, Kuala Lumpur was the collection center. There is this particular very caliber man, Raja Abdullah, and also Raja Jumaat, who is elder brother. Now these two people are very capable. Raja Jumaat, in fact, he was so well in doing tin mining and he became a very rich man in Lukut. Now where is Lukut? Now Lukut is somewhere around going southwards. Might take about 1 hour, 1.5 hours to reach there. The Selangor map itself, in fact, was bigger than what you see today. So Lukut was a tin mining town. So this Raja Jumaat became a rich man there, and he knew how to do tin mining efficiently. The Sultan, when he gave it to Raja Abdullah to go and do the tin mining, because Raja Abdullah was a capable man. So what he did, he went around Lukut and asked for capable, who can do good tin mining. And he needed money. So when he needed money, he went to Malacca. He looked for investors. So there was this collective investors willing to give 30,000 straight dollars. So with the money, what he did, he went to Lukut and took capable men, about 87 of them. He said, come, let's go explore a new opportunity. So they traveled by boat and they came to Kuala Lumpur. The picture that you see, exactly on your right, where the two rivers joining, that is the embankment in 1857. The 87 Chinese tin miner that was bought by this Raja Abdullah disembarked at that bank and started to walk. Now why they started to walk, as I mentioned, because if you go further you have to carry the boat. It was shallow, so they intended to, let's make our beginning here. They didn't embark on your left, which was a swampy land, so they decided on the right, and they got down and started to walk. Now they started to walk towards north, which is the Ampang area. Now the word Ampang means dam, D-A-M, dam. That means where you collect water. So they went deep inside by foot to find tin mining area. Now opening a tin mine is not an easy thing. So first, tropical rainforest, they have to go cut the trees, and then they have to do cleaning the place and start to do prospecting. They go to good tests and all this prospecting. Now prospecting, tin mining, it's a different thing. I will tell about the story later.